Get ready for round 3 of Wand Lore. Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back again to Wizarding Wiz. Now, this is our 3rd installment, and we are not even halfway through this list of Wandwoods, and so today we're just going to roll right into it with a quick reminder that if you haven't seen my last 2 videos, I will put the little card link thing up in one of these corners. It records in reverse, so I'm not sure which corner it's going to come up in. I never remember. But you can click on that and you can go catch up on the other 2 aspects of this video and then come and watch this one. Now, without further ado, we are going to get right back into discussing Wandwoods, starting with the Cherry Wood Wand. Now, Cherry Wood Wands are very, very rare, and they are highly prized in the school of... I'm sorry, I have to read this one out. Mahatekor in Japan? I hope I'm pronouncing that properly. Where the owners of these wands tend to hold a very special prestige. Now, don't be fooled by the beauty of the trees that these wands come from, because the Cherry Wood Wand is of a truly lethal power regardless of its core. But it is said that if this wand is paired with Dragon Heartstring core, then its owner should not be somebody who lacks self-control or a strength of mind. So if you're somebody with an impulse control problem, or are quick to jump to hot-headedness or prone to anger, this may not be the right wand for you. Next up on our list, we have Chestnut, a curious and multi-faced wood that tends to vary its personality on the core, but also takes a great deal of personality from its owner. Now, the interesting thing with chestnut wands is that they can be attracted to owners who are skilled at taming magical beasts, highly skilled in herbology, or even just natural-born flyers. However, if the core is Dragon Heartstring, it tends to find its match with an owner who is more earthly, shall we say. They are into luxurious items and material things regardless of how they are obtained. But with a unicorn core, it tends to lean towards those who are more well versed in justice, different areas of justice. Like, for example, there were 3 or 4 different leaders of the Wisengamot who had this exact wood with a unicorn core and were fantastic leaders in the justice system. So if you're somebody who wants to be in law enforcement, specifically the higher aspects of it, like a judge or something along those lines, this wand may be suited for you. Now, next up on our list is the Cypress Wand, which is typically referred to as a wand for nobility. And in medieval times, Mr. Ollivander's father, Geraint Ollivander, said that he was always honored to match a cypress wand with its proper owner, because that person was most likely to die a heroic death. Nowadays, however, in these less bloodthirsty times, if you can call it that, these wands owners are very rarely called upon to lay down their lives, although would most likely be willing to do so if the situation arose. In other words, people of a cypress wand tend to be more of a heroic nature, and you will typically find a cypress wand among the brave and the self-sacrificing. Somebody who is truly willing to sacrifice everything in the name of something greater. So the next wood up on this list is actually a tree that's native to where I live, and I think they're very pretty trees. They have these absolutely gorgeous flowers in the spring and summertime, and they smell amazing. They make the entire yard smell very good, or area that they're in smell very good, and I am talking, of course, about the Dogwood Wand. Interestingly enough, of the Dogwood Wands, Mr. Ollivander writes himself that it is one of his personal favorites, and that pairing this wand with its rightful owner is also something that he very much enjoys, due to the fact that it tends to be very entertaining because the Dogwood Wand is kind of quirky and mischievous and possesses a very playful nature and insists upon an owner that can provide them a great scope of fun and excitement. However, don't be fooled by this. The Dogwood Wand is perfectly capable of producing serious magic when the need arises, and can perform outstanding spells in difficult situations, but is not really well suited for nonverbal magic and is prone to loud bangs. So not really a wand of subtlety. Maybe more something along the lines of Fred and George, who we know were powerful and mischievous themselves, but maybe a little too flashy even for them, because as mischievous and playful as they were also very serious when it came to fighting against the dark arts. But if you're somebody who likes to have fun and enjoy life and just all around be a jokester, this wand may be very well suited for you. So the final wand on this list is the gorgeous jet black ebony wand, which has earned the reputation for being well skilled in all forms of combative magic and transfiguration. This wand also prefers an owner that has the courage to be themselves, ideally a nonconformist or somebody who is highly individual and or comfortable with being an outsider. So, for lack of a better way of putting it, if you're Luna Lovegood, this wand is probably perfect for you. Now, these wands are found both among members of the Order of the Phoenix and Aurors, as well as Death Eaters and Dark Wizards, due to the fact that this wand is best suited for somebody that holds firm to their beliefs, no matter what the outside pressure is from anybody else. So, if you are somebody who stands fast to their beliefs, no matter the pressure from the outside, if you refuse to conform, if you prefer to be an outsider, or, as I like to quote, the late, great Debbie Reynolds, somebody who believes that being normal is vastly overrated, this wand may be well suited for you, as it prefers somebody who is willing to hold firm to their beliefs and is not lightly swayed regardless of the outside pressure. And so guys, that does it for this segment of Wand Lore. I hope you enjoyed this video and found it informative. Let me know in the comments down below. Remember to like, share, and subscribe for more, because I will be putting out more of these. We are less than halfway through this list, so there's a bunch more coming for you guys. So until then, as always, stay safe and watch out for Dementors.